want to welcome you to Stories on the Field, an all-new feature on the Birding Life platform. We're excited to share stories from experiences we've had when we've been out chasing special birds. Last week on the Birding Life show, we chatted about the bird that had been a bogey bird, that bird that just does not exist. Each one of us had the opportunity to speak about a bird that we'd been looking for and we had not been able to find. The bird that I mentioned was the buff-spotted flufftail. But another bird that I've been looking for about 3.5 years is an African emerald cuckoo. This is a stunning bird. It has to be one of the most beautiful birds that there is around. I actually showed someone a picture and they said it almost seems as if it's a bird that does not even exist. Well, until last week, this was a bird that for myself did not even exist. It's a stunning bird, beautiful emerald coloration of the back of it, a yellow on its chest, an absolutely stunning bird. Its call is the distinctive Pretty Georgie call, an amazing bird. For the last 3.5 years, I've been looking all over to see this bird, and I mean all over. You see, here's what happens as birders. We hear stories of people seeing the bird, and what happened was I would go wherever somebody saw the African emerald cuckoo, I would get in my car, I would travel there, and Tom, Dick, Harry, and even John would have seen the bird, but I would get there and I would be the one person that would not see the bird. Anyway, to cut a long story short, we went a couple of weeks ago, we did a trip up to Thurlow and to just past Pietermaritzburg. And on the way back, we were driving just past Pietermaritzburg on the way back to Durban, and we saw this beautiful acacia. I know it's not called acacia. I don't know what the new name for them is. The Australians took our acacias away from us. Sad truth. But anyway, it's just another story for another day. And we saw this beautiful acacia bushveld on the side of the road, and we were deciding where to go birding this week. And I said we have to go back there. Anyway, we took a drive up there and we drove through Ashburn, did a little bit of birding. By about 6:30, 7 o'clock, we had about 40-50 species. And we drove in, and what we didn't realize is this place is actually a conservancy. It's the Empesini Conservancy, the Lower Empesini Conservancy, a really stunning place. If you haven't been birding there, you need to go do some birding there. We drove through the little gates when you get in, and we took the first left and drove down a little bit of a valley, got out the car, and we were looking. There was a whole lot of birds calling, and all of a sudden in the distance, Zach heard my nemesis bird, the bird that does not exist, the African emerald cuckoo. Now, like Tyron said, for the purist, block your ears, because I'm about to say what the purists don't like. I played a bit of callback. I admit it, guilty as charged. I had to see this bird. Played a little bit of callback, drank some coffee, and what happened was an African emerald cuckoo came flying in, sat on top of the tree, shocking light. I mean, I got some photos, but the photos were like cringe-worthy. I mean, if you saw them, you'd have to get a bath bag. The pictures were that bad, but I'd seen the bird. Anyway, it flew across us and gave us a nice show. We spent about 5 minutes looking at this bird. Anyway, we kept on driving along, and when we got to the top, there's like this little almost farm type section, and all of a sudden, no exaggeration, African emerald cuckoos were calling all around us. I mean, it was like Cuckoo Fest. It was crazy. It was like a cuckoo concert. It was insane. And youngish African emerald cuckoo came, and it was flying, flew into the one tree, flew a bit close, and eventually it landed in the tree. And this is the amazing thing. This is, people say it's quite a shy bird. This bird was sitting in the open. Get this, sitting in the open. So we got our cameras, getting photos, and I was like, no, we don't want to move too close, but we started moving closer. And as close as we were moving to this bird just sat. This bird was the most chilled bird we had probably encountered during the day. And we got these stunning photos, stunning videos. And for me, it was an amazing experience. And I think this is the reason why we keep on birding. And if there's that bird on your list that you have not seen, the encouragement I have for you is keep on trying, keep on persisting. The moment's gonna come when you're gonna have that special occasion. And like I said this weekend, if I'd waited 3.5 years, I didn't see one, I didn't see two, I probably saw and heard about 7 African emerald cuckoos. What a stunning day in the field. Until next time, happy birding. We can't wait to hear your stories.